here's how the story goes. And I met this guy. The guy is an absolutely fascinating story. So this is a company located in Colorado. They make commercial and residential blenders. Blenders, right? And they have this factory. And in the factory, there's a room where they test the blenders. So the CEO's walking around, as the story goes, and walks into the room, and there's literally sawdust and chunks of wood all over the room. And he's like, what in the world, what are you doing? And the guy who's in there, who works in there, says, oh, don't worry, we do it all the time. We're just testing the blenders. And he's like, what in the world were you testing? He blended a 2x4. They blended a 2x4 in a blender, and the 2x4 died, and the blender lived. Right? And it was a residential blender. It was a residential blender that blended a 2x4, and there was sawdust all over the room. And he was like, this is unbelievable. And they were talking to the marketing guy, and it was the marketing guy who eventually took this thing and made it what it is today. He took $85 is the starting budget. $85. And they filmed it, and they put it on YouTube under the moniker, Will It Blend? Okay. And the darn thing started to take off. And so they did all these, they blended marbles, they blended a brick, they blended an iPhone. Okay. And it was funny, it's on there, you guys can watch it, it's hysterical, because the iPhone completely turns to dust. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, the shell is still there, but everything else is blended, and they called it iDust. So this particular video has been watched like 6 million some times. In total, their videos have been watched almost 60 million times. And they didn't double the company. They didn't triple the size of the top line revenue, not profit. Top line revenue. They didn't triple the size. They didn't quadruple the size of the company. They increased the size of the company 700%. It completely changed. Like to the point where they were at the beginning, they had cash flow problems. They couldn't, there's all this demand. Because everyone's like, I want that blender. What that blender did is remarkable. What do you do that's remarkable? What do you do that's remarkable? Right? Everyone does something where people are like, wow, that was really cool. So what do you do that's remarkable? And I really, I get passionate about this stuff because everyone's got something. Sometimes you don't even know you have it yourself. But when you talk to your clients, you all talk to your clients or your friends, what is it where they're always like, hey, what was that? Say that again. That was really cool. You all have something, right? What is it that you do that's really cool? What is it that you do that people get really excited about? Videotape that. And then copy someone's tags and put it on YouTube. And get links. I mean, it doesn't have to, it can be really... just stupid little tricks that work. Stupid little tricks that work. And it can change your business. It's changed mine. I mean, my videos on YouTube, I get the speaking gigs that I'm getting. I'm going to Aruba. I got a speaking gig in Aruba. How cool is that? At the end of October, beginning of November. And it's for an association of meeting planners. How perfect. Right? It's like a gold mine for me. It's exactly what, if I knock it out of the park down there, it could change my career forever. And where did it come from? I came from it indirectly. Actually, part of it came from Twitter, but the reason it was sealed is because they saw a bunch of my videos on YouTube, and they're not that incredible, but they show that I don't fumble up here, and I get excited about it. And they were like, you look like let's do it. So just how can you do the same thing?